Let's see what we got here. A little hard. Oh yeah, perfect with the camera. So I guess there's never a dull moment around here, and I like sharing it. So I'm gonna take you on a journey on the daily again. There's a sunroof. I can't even freaking use it. So when we got this car, sunroof didn't work. Pulled all this down. Dude had snipped every single wire. So I put new module, new motor, new switch, everything, right? Worked for a while, and then it would come to a point where you can open, you can vent, you can hold to open, you could hit close to cancel, right? And it would stop, but then you couldn't close. I've even taken the glass out, I've cleaned the slides, greased them. Here's what we're gonna do. I wanna make my own module basically, using two 5-pin relays. So basically what'll happen is you'll have, when it's not deactivated, it'll act as a ground. So you got your momentary switch here, right? So click one way, click the other way, and basically what'll happen, click open, it'll activate a relay, right? It'll send 12 volts through, and then the other relay will be a ground. So it'll flow through the motor the one way, hit the other button, the 12 volt will flow through the other way. All that sunroof motor is basically a window motor. And I mean, I'll put everything back how it was. I mean, still use the factory button, and the relays will be hidden. So let's tear into this. I pulled this down because I was doing some standalone tests, and when I hook the sunroof motor straight to a battery, I can open and close it all day without hesitation. So I knew that's where there's something with these modules that's going wrong. I'm not sure why. Pop my little guy out. I'm gonna take this thing out, drop this so I can use, so here's the feed from the fuse. So this will have hot when the key's on, and basically I'll use this power and ground just the same way that module use it. So I'm gonna snip as much as I can of this so that I can utilize as much as I can. Snip that as far up as I can. Pull it through. So basically the idea is when I do my wiring, I would utilize this. That way when I put everything back, plug right into the factory place, and it'll be like nothing happened. And then what I'll do is I'll actually build this outside of the car, because it's really going to come down to just basically plug in here, plug in the motor, and that's it. Okay, here's the sunroof motor for you. All these are the limit switch. Obviously I lose that feature. I know when the sunroof's closed, so I know not to hold the freaking button. And then I also want to take as much as I can of this harness. This will be for the switch itself. So to get rid of this thing, slide it over, pop it out. All right, and there's the old module. So yeah, I really don't understand what keeps going wrong with these things. And I suppose I could open it up and find out, but I'll just build my own. All right, let's go build a harness. All right, so our blacks are gonna go to the motor. So what I'll have to do with this guy is I'm gonna give power to the center, and then as you hit the switch, it'll go each way or the other. So 86, the yellows is our switched. Yeah, blue's open, green's closed. Alright, freaking install this. Install the motor first, because that's the biggest pain. theory. All right, back together. So good enough for me. All right, so that wraps up that fix. Just a quick disclaimer. I really don't suggest anyone really doing that. Kind of extreme circumstance because it's been through so many different parts and it doesn't seem to be fixing it. The same problem keeps kind of showing up. So having a little bit of electrical background, it wasn't much for me to build a harness like that to, you know, make it work. So real life, it broke, so let's fix it kind of situation. And just to make it even more better, as I finished fixing this, another problem popped up, so we're going to be addressing that here next. But until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.